Welcome to Sobori class number 4. If you're tuning in for the first time, we're going to do 6 patterns of Sobori with a quick warm-up at the beginning and then some abdominals and a cool down at the end. This is a very easy workout, easy in the sense that your feet are the only thing you have to move. Your arms don't do very much. The idea of it is to work your mind and your body equally and get some movement in that isn't too strenuous, but helps you get up and get going. So I'll turn the music on and we'll get started. Alrighty. So step back away from your monitor a bit. You'll just need to listen to my voice, use my voice to learn the steps, learn the movements. Feet nice and wide. Take your left hand across to the left side, the right hand to the right side. Breathe out as your hand goes past your knee. Exhale. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Slide side to side on the edge of your foot. And just let the energy in your body go through your diaphragm, up through your throat, out towards your fingertips. Roll your shoulder back. Bend your knees a little bit more. Just release the body's energy. Now bring your hands in the middle, like you're throwing out a blanket in front of you, and then slowly bringing it down. Try to stay tall when you lift the blanket up, and then sink down into your feet as the blanket goes down. Relax your wrists. Make your arms flow like water through the air. Do this 100 times a day, and you'll live to be 100. Do it 1,000 times a day, and you'll live to be immortal, but that's all you'll be doing. Sort of like you have your hands like Darth Sidious from Star Wars. All right, back to the first movement. Left to right. Bring your hand past your knee just like before, but this time you can actually turn towards the side of your knee. Four more times like that. And bring your body forward. Lift your hands up and down. And this time we go a little faster, taking our breathing with us. Imagine that that blanket has a little bit more dust in it, throwing it out more aggressively in front of you. Or your arms are a wave, and that wave is crashing up against the rocks. Now, if you can, bring your shoulders back as your hands go down. Retract your shoulder blades. Back to the side to side. Turn the shoulders, loosen the hips. Breathe out. Now walk your hands down your right leg, down towards your ankle. Big stretch through your hamstrings. Relax the shoulders. Drop your chest towards your knee. Roll to the left side and stretch. Roll to the right side again. Stretch. Roll to the left. And then come in the middle. Let your head hang low, hips high. Roll your shoulders out. Nod your head no, nod your head yes, and slowly come back up to the top. Hips, circles. Drive your hips to the left side first. Deep breaths. Then go to the right side. We're going to use the hips and the legs a lot during the first few patterns of this workout, so watch out. I go forward and back with the hips, like Jane Fonda time. Four more times. Take the hands, wrap them around the body, swing the hands side to side. Turn the shoulders, drive the hips forward, swing the hands around. And that's your warm-up. Now you should be ready to go for the 6 patterns. Pattern number 1 is a negative pattern. So put your left leg forward, bring your hands up in front of your face. Imagine a straight line going from the middle of your room down through your body and out the back of your body. We're going to follow that middle line. Front leg steps back leg steps through, turn and point the other way. Front leg steps back, step through, turn and point. Front leg steps back, step through, turn and point. Front leg steps back, step through, turn and point. So when you step through, bring your hands up and then chop down. Try that. Step back, step through and point. Step back, step through and point. Just a second. Get back to it in just a sec. All right, back to it. Step back, step through and turn. Step back, step through and turn. Bend your knees, stay low into your legs. One more time. Awesome. Pattern number 2. You're going to move forward and attack your opponent. So step back, step forward with your back leg. Forward, forward and turn. Forward, forward and turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Attack, slide and turn. Attack, slide and turn. If you've got that one, let's put numbers 1 and numbers 2 together. So front leg steps back, step through and turn. Front leg steps back, step through and turn. Step back, step through and turn. Step back, step through and turn. Number 2, advance, step through and turn. 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 How'd you do with that? If you did great, awesome. If you need to review that, pause the video, go back and repeat it enough times so you know it for the next part. Next, we're going to use the rhythm of the song to program our body. So count out the beats in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after you turn and face your opponent, well, hello there. Hello there. How are you? Can you hear me? This is my teaching space. Oh my gosh, so good to see you.
You too, honey.
How has your quarantine been?
You know, we're hanging in there.
That is good.
Pretty crazy. How about yours?
It has been interesting to say the least. I've worked 7 months as a wholesale BJ's picker. That didn't work
Okay.
out too well because you know how hard I work, and 8 hours on my feet of doing that, I was done. I was done with that. That was
I don't blame. That's tough. That's hard.
What have you been doing with your kiddos all day, every day?
Trying to find ways to be creative when we're stuck in the house, and luckily we have a nice home that we have a lot of space to kind of do activities. And what have we been doing, boys? Video games is what they say. So that's
video
great.
games.
Ay.
I got a video game you can use with your body.
Oh, okay.
They can do it too. It's not too complicated.
Yeah.
They're young enough that they might actually find it more fun than adults do.
Hey boys, why don't you go try something? Why don't you come try something with me? Press pause for a second. Come here. All right. Come say hi to Spencer. It doesn't matter if you don't have a shirt. Then put a shirt on. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Talon, come say hi. Spencer does a lot of my workouts when I'm at Springfield College. Come say hi. He runs a lot of my workout classes. Like, the kickboxing one I was doing the other day? That's Spencer.
What's up, Talon? I can see your hair. There we go.
There's Davin
there's
and Talon.
The eyes.
Here, we'll put you down lower so you can see them. Here we go.
There's the two terrors.
Hi.
You guys taking care of your little brother?
Yeah, he's over there watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Aha.
Griffin, can you say hi to Spencer? Where are you?
What's up, Griffin? Oh. Griffin, your hair is looking amazing. I wish I had that type of hairdo. Well, boys, if you want to join in with your mom, there's easy movements that you can do with me. It's called Sobori, Sobori, and
come here, guys, for a minute.
An ancient martial art. So you can.
It's an ancient martial arts.
You can tell your friends that you know martial arts.
Okay, let's see what he's going to do. Brian's playing the guitar right now. I don't know if you can hear.
Well,
all right, let's see what Spencer's got for us.
So step back away from your computer so that you have some space to move forward and back. And you're going to put your left foot forward. You can put it towards the computer or to the side, whatever works for you guys. Bring your hands up in front like you've got cups of water in them. You're going to take your front leg and step back. Then step forward and then turn and face the other way. Step back, step forward, turn and face the other way. So it might help you if you go side to side instead of front to back so you can see me the whole time.
Okay.
So everybody face this way. Yeah. Take your front leg, step back, step forward, turn and point. Yep. Step back, step forward, turn and point. There you go, Talon. Step back. Step forward. Turn and point. Step back. Step forward. Turn and point. So the way these are organized is in positive and negative movements. So the negative movements are all about retreating away from your target. And the positive movements are all about going forward towards your target. So let's practice that one a few more times. Step back, step forward, turn and point. That's it. Yep, you turned the right way there, Nikki. Step back, step forward, turn and point. One more time through it. Step back, step forward, turn and point, step back, step forward, turn and point. All right, so that's the negative one. Now we're going to do the positive one. You're going to go forward, forward again, then turn and point.
Ready? Forward, forward. Ready?
Forward.
Forward. Forward.
Turn and point. Forward. Turn and point. Forward. Turn and point. Forward. Turn and point. All right, so now we're going to do number 1 and number 2 back to back. Now, number 1 is a retreating movement, and number 2 is a forward movement. So put your left foot forward, bring your hands up, step back, step through, and point. 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 Number 2, step forward, step through, and point. 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 Good. Number 3 is the tricky one. You're going to pivot with your back foot around your front foot. Pivot around your front leg. Try that. So you're a back foot, not stepping forward past your front foot, going behind your back foot.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Do it again. So I'm going to pivot my body backwards and step through and point. Let me see you do it. Yep, just like that. So your left foot is forward, right leg is back. You're going to pivot this way, take the back foot, step behind, turn, step through, and point. Yep, back leg pivot, step through, and point. That's it, yep. So pivot towards your back shoulder. Bring your hands up and over, step through, and point. Pivot towards your back shoulder, step through, and point. Yep. Now, number 4 is to take your front leg instead of your back leg and pivot. So you're going to step over your back leg.
Boy, okay.
Step over your back leg, pivot around. Yep. Step through and point. Take your front leg, step over your back leg, pivot, step through, and point. Front leg over your back leg, pivot, step through, and point. Front leg over the back leg, pivot, step through, and point. All right, so that's number 4. So now we're going to do number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 in succession.
Oh boy.
I'll guide you through it one at a time.
All
And
right.
each one we're going to do twice. So number 1, negative movement. Step back, step through, and turn. Step back, step through, and turn. Again, step back, step through, and turn. Step back, step through, and turn.
Baby in the way.
Number 2, step forward, step through, and turn.
Hold on. Hold on.
Step
Which leg
forward.
is that?
If we're starting with our left leg in front, Our right leg is in back.
All right. Step forward.
Step forward. Step through and turn. Step forward. Step through and turn. Step forward.
Step forward.
Step through and turn. Step forward. Step through and turn. Good.
Okay.
Now number 3. Back leg pivots behind the front leg.
Okay.
So I'm going to pivot this way, swing my arms up and over, step through and turn.
Again.
I'll do it again for you. Back leg goes behind the front leg, pivot, step through and turn.
Step through and turn. Okay. Yep.
Back leg pivots.
Step through and
Step through and turn. Yes. Back leg pivot. Step through and turn.
Turn.
One more time. Back leg pivot. Step through and turn.
Whoops, that one was bad.
All right. Let's do number 3 again. So,
Okay.
Left leg in front, right leg back, hands up.
Okay.
Back leg pivot. Step through and turn.
Step through and turn. Got that way.
Back leg pivot. Yep. Step through and turn. Back leg pivot. Yep. Step through and turn. Back leg pivot. Awesome. Step through and turn. Great. Now number 4. The front leg steps past the back leg. Step across. Pivot. Step through and turn. Front leg steps across. Pivot. Step through and turn. Front leg steps across. Pivot. Step through and turn. Front leg across. Pivot. Step through and turn. Pretty good. All right. Now number 5. Number 5 is the most challenging because you need to think in a cardinal direction. So
All right,
north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
So we're going to take our front leg and step south, then our other leg and step north. So I did a 90-degree turn. I'm going east-west right now. I'm going to step to the side and go northwest. Right, north-south. There we go. So east-west right now, step to the side. North-south, good. Now you're going to step through and point. Right, you're facing away from me, good. Now you're going to go from north-south back to east-west. So step to the side, point, step through, and turn. Yes!
Which way?
No, you had it before. You had it before.
All right, again.
So right leg in front, left leg back. So left leg in front, right leg back, because I'm opposite you. You're going to step to the side, then change. Yep, then step through and turn. Now take your front leg and step to the side again, and then point towards the east and west, then step through and turn.
Oh, no, to the side.
Right, now you have to rotate your body.
Okay, all right.
So left leg in front, right leg back, hands up. You should be facing east-west. You're going to step to the side, point.
Oh, yeah, okay. Side, front.
Right, step through.
Step through.
And point. Step to the side.
Side, point.
Step through and point.
Step through and point.
Yes. Now you're back to the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
So think of it like you're making two perpendicular lines. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. So that's number 5.
Oh,
Number
God.
6 is the last one. Your
Okay.
back leg is going to go around your front leg as quickly as it can. So I'm going to take my leg up and lift it around and step through and point. And take my back leg and lift up, step through and point.
Whoa, do that one again.
Back leg goes up and around, step through and point. Just, yeah, almost. What you need to do is after you step around your foot, turn towards your back shoulder. Watch. This leg's going to step around. I'm going to step through, and instead of going this way, I'm going to turn back. Right. Okay, now, after you do one, step through and turn, you're going to do the second one. Step across, step through and turn. So back leg goes around the front leg, step through and turn. Yep, back leg goes around the front leg, step through and turn. Yeah, just, yep. Let's try it again. Back foot around the front leg, step through and turn. Back leg around the front leg, step through and turn. Good. Now, the true test, number 5 and number 6. Number 5 is the cardinal step.
Okay.
Left leg in front, right leg back.
All right.
Step to the side and point. Step through and turn. Step to the side and point. Step through and turn. Again, step to the side and point. Step through and turn. Step to the side and point. Step through and turn. All right, number 6. Step around the leg. Step through and turn. Step around the leg. Step through and turn. Step around the leg. Step through and turn. Yep. Step around the leg. Step through and turn. Good. All right. Let's see if you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, Spencer.
You've got this. Left leg forward, right leg back. Hands up.
Number 1. Okay.
Number 1. Yeah, piece of cake compared to the other ones. This one's a Jimmy. All right. Step back. Step through and turn. Step back. Step through and turn. Again. Step back. Step through and turn. Step back. Step through and turn.
Okay. Tell me what way I'm turning.
You always are going to turn towards the back shoulder. So if I step forward, right, there you go.
Okay. All right, do that again.
So number 1, step back, step through and turn. Step back, step through and turn.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start again. Number 1, 2 times through. Step back, step through and turn. Step back, step through and turn. Again, step back, step through and turn. Step back, step through and turn. Number 2, forward step. Step forward, step through and turn. 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 Number 3, pivot step. Back foot goes behind the front foot. So you still have your left leg forward, hands are up. You're going to pivot towards your back shoulder. Right, pivot around, step through and turn. 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 Good. Now number 4, front leg steps past the back leg. Pivot, step through and turn. Front leg steps past the back leg. Pivot, step through and turn. Front leg steps past the back leg. Pivot, step through and turn. Last time, front leg steps back. Pivot, step through and turn. Good. Now number 5, the cardinal step. Front leg steps to the side, point, step through and turn. Front leg steps to the side, point, step through and turn. To the side, point. Yep, step through and turn. To the side, point, step through and turn. Good. All right, number 6. Step around your front leg, step through and turn.
Excuse me. Hold on. Start down again.
Step around the front leg, step through and turn. Step around the front leg, step through and turn. Step around, step through and turn. Step around, step through and turn. Well, I think you made it through all of them. You may not have stepped the right way, but you did step, and that's important.
It's hard when you're not standing the right way with me, you know?
Right,
like
right.
Kickboxing, when I can like follow your feet better.
Yeah, you can have a back too. However, I think that the biggest shift in people's understanding of their own bodies with all of this social distancing is that people are going to realize that they have to have their own movement outside of other people.
Yeah.
When I take classes from my mentors online, I tell myself, you can't just watch the Zoom. You've got to decide to move outside of what they're doing. You've just got to move for that hour. So
right.
I think this might be a good drill for people to do, because it gets you thinking about, all right, well, how do I pivot to the back? Because if you're in your daily lives, you're doing your daily chores, you're going to be moving like that a lot of times, but this makes you think about it.
Right.
Well, thank you.
Very cool.
Thank you for doing it with me.
Yeah.
This is the 4th week I've done it, and I had nobody the first 3 weeks. So I've been talking to myself for 45 minutes straight.
Oh, here I am. I came and I did it.
You did it. Awesome. Yay. And Talon and Griffin and the others participated as well.
Yeah. All right.
Opponents.
Well, thank you, my friend. It was good to see you.
You too. And this is about the time that I would end. So thanks for sticking with me and trying it out. I hope that we can do it again and you can say, oh, I remember that.
Excellent. Sounds good. I'm in.
Take care of yourself.
All right. Bye, Spence.
Bye.